Hi, this is Pastor Dan Axtell, and this is Trimester 2, Session 3, Experiencing God, Chapters 9 through 12. Chapter 9, God invites you to join Him. Chapter 10, God speaks to His people. Chapter 11, God reveals Himself, His purposes, and His ways. Chapter 12, God speaks through the Bible. As you continue to work through this great book, you're going to find that now we're beginning to discover some of the ways that God speaks to His people. And that's going to continue on into the next session. But really here, we're discovering that process unfold. Along the way, we've noticed with folks we've worked with that sometimes there's some pushback along the way with this book. And people go, I don't really agree with what he's saying. That's not been my experience. And just want to encourage you if that's happening in your group, and I hope it's not, but if it is happening, to gently just remind folks that this is a process and to honor the process. As they read through the book, they don't have to agree with everything in there. It's not the Bible. But to really consider the things that are being said. I think what happens oftentimes, we come from very different backgrounds of traditions within the church, and people, because of their backgrounds, have certain paradigms and certain ways of thinking. This is how God speaks, or this is how I should hear the voice of God. And kind of on one end of the spectrum, you have God only speaks through the Bible. That's it. We read the words of the Bible. God doesn't speak in any other way. And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have people that just constantly, I heard God speak, or that book fell down and that's a sign from God, and they just see it everywhere. This process is designed to attach the understanding of how you hear God to what God in Scripture tells us His design is for that process. So this really is Bible-based, and just encourage folks, look, this comes straight from the Bible. There's plenty of scriptural backup for everything in this book. And just, again, honor the process. Allow God to speak to you through it. If you've come out the other side of reading this book and you say, I don't agree, that's fine. There have been millions of people, millions of Christian men and women who have found this to be just transformational, and I hope that that's your experience too. But even if this isn't something that is working for every person in your group, honor the process, allow God to speak to you through it, and don't kick back against it too much. That's just not good for anybody, not good for you, not good for the whole group. So I just want to give you that caution. Again, do all the discussion questions. Enjoy your discussion together as a group. This is Trimester 2, Session 3, Experiencing God, Chapters 9 through 12.